Hello, my name is Bob Kuhn. I am a teacher at Centennial High School in Roswell, Georgia. And my Indiegogo campaign is about helping transform my classroom from a traditional learning space to what's called an active learning space. I've already begun transforming my classroom in terms of the teaching, but in a traditional sense, the buildings that are built for education are built so that teachers are the main focus. What I would like to do is I would like to change my room so that students are the main focus. What this means really is just a few changes that are easy to do. First, in a traditional classroom that we've all seen and we've all probably learned from, the student desks are individual and they are not bolted to the ground, but they are one piece structures that you enter in on one side and you sit there and you are pointed towards the front of the class where the teacher gives instruction. And really nobody likes that. The students are fixed in one place, the teacher is the focus of the attention. Students don't really have a chance to collaborate, talk, discuss questions, ask each other questions. And so there's not really a whole lot active with that uh, setup. What I would like to do is I would like to get rid of those tables, those student desks, and I would like to instead bring in longer tables that have wheels, and the wheels can be locked or the tables can be allowed to roll. And I would have four students at a table, and there they would be able to collaborate on specific activities. These could be questions that I give. They could be learning activities that they work through. They could be problem based learning activities where they're given a problem and they have to work together to solve it. They could be building models or using models in some way. There's a whole host of things that students can do in between instruction to really drive home the activities that we're doing. So these tables also have another very unique feature. And this feature is that the tabletop can actually be dropped down into a vertical surface. And this provides really serves two purposes. One purpose is to move the tables out of the way. So now we open up the classroom and have a lot of space to do different active learning things within the classroom. And the second purpose it serves is that the vertical surface now of the table can be used as a display board. And students can stand in front of their table with some work they've done. Could be some lab results or an activity they've been working on. And they could talk about it in front of the rest of the class. They could put the tables in sort of a circle and they could walk around and look at each other's work and offer criticism, support, review. Students may be able to defend the work they've done or offer feedback as they walk around and look at each other's work, sort of like a gallery. So these tables are very unique and they would allow the learning space to be transformed and be more open and be more collaborative. The tables that I would like to use for the active learning groups are made by a company called Steelcase Turnstone. and the table is called the Group Work Flip Top Table. And they cost about $508 each. So for a class size maximum of around 32 kids, with 8 of those tables would be sufficient. The total cost comes out as an estimate to be right around $4,500, 4572 sort of to be exact, before taxes and shipping. To go with those, what would be nice, it would be to have rolling tables, or sorry, rolling chairs. And these rolling chairs would be very basic, plastic rolling chairs with a height adjustment. The brand that I researched was Metaphor, and their chair is the adult task chair, and they are $129 each. And for enough for 32 students, it comes out to be right around $4,100 and or 4126 to be sort of exact. So any money raised by this Indiegogo campaign will first go to the tables. And if I have to, I will try to supplement chairs that we already have at our school before I would buy the rolling chairs. I estimate the total cost of the project to be, for both tables and chairs, to be around $8,700, with the remaining $300 in the campaign going towards shipping and taxes. The impact of this change from traditional to active learning will be huge for my class. I teach yearly around 130 to 140 students. Over time and implementing and changing this space, that will mean impacting a lot of kids. And my goal is, if I can demonstrate this as working well in my classroom, to try to find ways for other classrooms to transform their working environment to make it more conducive to kids learning actively instead of passively, with teachers being the center of the attention, converting that to students being the center of attention. Thank you for your consideration. Any help would be greatly appreciated. And the following slide will give you some contact information. If you can't help at this time, please pass the word and use the Indiegogo sharing features to help me share this campaign with others. Thank you.